What's been showing us for like?
Hey guys, welcome back to Eyes of the Beholder. Tonight as we play Kings of Teventor. Someone turn their phone off.
You're fine. That everyone has it on. Everyone.
It wasn't me this time. Just like to point that
That's
out.
amazing.
Yeah. So,
So
sorry
crazy.
guys. Apparently last week we had a couple technical difficulties. So just a kind of a quick recap of everything that happened to Westeros. Him and Liliana went to go meet the Pixies. While there, they were ambushed by the Z's, but with some smooth talking, Westeros was able to actually turn that situation around and recruit the Z's to their plight. Later on in the forest, him and Liliana were actually sought out by a pair of unicorns. And eventually they made their way to the Mystics, where they came upon a battle that was happening. The veil to the Mystics had been torn. From what they could tell, it was caught on fire. And after killing and capturing the men around there, Liliana found someone who had looked like they had perished and was very distraught. So that's where we ended it last week. This week, as you guys know, we are kind of doing things a little bit differently because the three kings have split up. Tonight is Finlay's turn. Yeah, everybody's so excited.
Didn't have the faces on there. Everybody was smiling.
Yeah, sure they will. So, no, it's going to be a great night. No announcements. Please check us out on YouTube. Thanks so much for tuning in. And let's get tonight started. All right.
Yay.
All right. So, Finley, as you start to set out to the Birch Cottage with Silence, you make your way into the forest, separate from your other companions. Roll me a perception check.
19.
But I didn't ask, was there anything you wanted to do before we left? No? Okay.
If I think of it when the stream fucks up, we'll do it next week.
No, I think it's going to be good this week. We're good.
Nice. All right.
Look, we can't laugh at ourselves.
You have stopped to rest at a local stream. When you hear poorly done strumming coming from the other side, walking up to you.
Like, it's getting closer?
Yeah. Someone's streaming a lute. Poorly, very badly done.
How far away?
It's on the other side of the creek or the river, kind of in the forest, but it's coming closer. So, I mean, we're probably talking, it's probably at least 10 feet on the other side of the creek.
It's a 10-foot creek?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's a creek.
It's a creek?
It's a creek.
Hello?
10 feet's more of a stream.
I could jump that in high school.
You could never know. Alright.
I was on top of something higher and like...
Like how much higher? 30 foot?
Calculate that trajectory.
Jump quick.
Okay. So, you call out hello?
Yeah.
Oh, hey! Hello, fellow traveler. Oh, I apologize, Your Majesty. My name is Ted, and this is my lovely wife, Veronica. What brings you to this part?
We're actually in Wodell, for the wedding between Proud and, Lucrezia. My sister.
Oh, we are on our way there too. We are entertainers, trying to, cash in on the festivities. Are you taking the secret tunnel as well?
I'm gonna look to, Silence. Is there a secret tunnel?
I've never heard of a secret tunnel.
Would you care to check it out?
Sure. She looks to Ted. Tell me more? Like, is this something different or... Oh, no. Let me tell you. He starts strumming He's gonna relay a very horribly sang song about how there were two lovers. One from Firenze, one from Wodell. And how they would use the secret tunnel to meet. It's a beautiful story. Love, romance, intrigue.
I want to roll, insight.
On him?
Yeah.
Sure.
Because it sounds like I'm going to get mugged. Flaccid 20.
So, I mean, what he's singing to you, he believes is true. He seems very honest about this. Secret tunnel.
Oh, okay.
If I could interject, sire,
Yes.
I trust this guy.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah,
What have you, Dorian?
that's it.
Okay.
17 on inside.
He seems forthcoming, honest. I mean, he's not trying to hide anything.
I mean, he does seem to be telling the truth about what he is saying, but there's a part of me that feels like we are going to go into a tunnel, and then we will be lost and attacked by giant, I don't know, moles or something.
Is it quicker?
Oh yes, way quicker. I think. It's more dramatic. Makes better stories. It does sound very lovely and romantic.
All right. We'll go through the secret tunnel.
Okay. Oh, great. I will lead the way, you said. So he's going to start going ahead, him and his wife, Veronica. And as he's streaming along, talking about the secret tunnel. Oh. Part I forgot. might be dangerous. People go in, and they die.
How? Or has no one ever lived
People
to tell the tale?
People don't come out, so I don't know.
Silence. Are you up for an adventure?
I've never heard of this secret tunnel. Surely if someone is dying or passed, or surely we would know about that.
Well, they never come out. How do you know about something
Will
that's
people
never...
disappear, or I don't know. It's whatever you want to do. It just would be interesting.
It would be. Onward to the secret tunnel.
So he's gonna lead you into the secret tunnel. It is pitch black dark in here. Who's got dark vision?
I do.
Everybody.
Oh, well.
Do I?
I don't know if I do. I do. I do.
I do not.
I see it shades of gray.
Man, I see how people get lost in here.
Oh.
See what I did there? I'm blind.
Oh, no worries, dude. And so, Ted's going to light up a torch. Use that. Make a perception while you're inside.
7.
11. 22.
The light has come on! You see everything!
Oh, shit!
As he lights the torch, you notice that there are 3 pathways in front of you. One has a blue swirl around the top. One has a red swirl around the top, and the other one is blank. And I mean, like it looks like there's gems or something that have been etched into the top of the tunnel.
That's kind of cool.
Any idea what they mean, though?
Do I?
Roll investigation.
Yeah, sure.
Can I roll this up?
Sure.
Yeah, that'll be a 14. I don't know. Is there any kind of semblance between
15.
Woodell and Firenze with colors, or?
You know that Firenze does have red
Uh-huh.
as part of their thing.
Well,
Let's
What
go
was
blue.
yours?
Oh, I was going to
14.
say red for Firenze.
yeah, but we're going to Woodell, man.
Oh, it's true. That would take us home.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
14.
14. You can tell their colors. They look like there's some sort of shapes up there, but it's too high. Because we're talking like these are 20-foot tunnels. They're huge. You can't really tell what symbols are at the top. They're just glowing.
Silence. Are you getting anything from this?
Oh. I can try reaching out. Is that what you're asking?
Well, no, I was... Sure. I forgot about the magic thing.
So Silence focuses. She closes her eyes. You feel like almost a wave rush out. No. But there's something very magical down here.
Like Romeo was saying, I think red is probably for Firenze. And blue might be for Wodell.
Yeah, it's exactly what they want you to think, man.
Is that,
I mean,
is that what you want me to think?
Yeah.
blue is not typically our standards. It's more green, but I have no idea.
So perhaps we go the one that is no color, that is blank.
My king. Huh. Which way do you want to go, man?
They say that love will find the way. Red is the color of love. Secret, secret, secret tunnel. Get lost and you die.
Let's go black.
Okay.
It's an easy enough sell.
All right.
So you guys make your way down the blank tunnel. Roll a perception as you get closer in.
19.
22.
15.
Okay. As you walk in, it's kind of hard to hear over the really awful strumming of your companion Ted with you. But as you start to kind of let him go in the back, you start to hear, like, along the walls and kind of around in the darker kind of corners where you can't see, you kind of feel something watching you.
This is a bit unsettling.
It is.
These discouraging voices.
Should we go back?
I mean, what should we do, my king?
Yeah, this is unsettling. Let's go back and try the red one.
I mean, how far have we gone in?
Yeah. We're like 3 hours in.
No, you're probably, we'll say about 500 feet in.
We are quarter mile in. Not that far.
I mean, they haven't attacked us, or maybe it's something nice and
In this-
native.
Dog secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
I mean,
Or we could go back, whatever you wish.
Yeah, you're right. If they were going to, I guess they would have. By now.
it's possible. Don't worry, my king. Stay behind me. I will protect you. This is what I'm here for.
Yes, stay behind him.
And I will stay behind Romeo. And do even
Yes.
others.
They'll still be
Yeah.
able to see you, man.
Yeah, we keep going. I'm not getting behind him, though.
You leading the way?
My king,
Yeah.
please stay behind Romeo. Let him protect you.
I'll lead the way.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm gonna be up beside him.
And I will be at the back behind everyone.
Okay.
Not like how they changed.
Oh my god. Did you hear that music change?
As you
Shit's about to
guys
go down.
start making your way down the tunnel, you start to hear those noises of the getting louder, getting closer.
Stealth at that
You
point.
two are in front. Roll a perception real quick.
15.
Also 15.
You start noticing on the walls what looks like very large spider webs. And very large spider webs. There are large wrapped sacks ever so often. Some of them are round, some are kind of oblong. As you kind of get closer into the cave.
I want to go up to one of the sacks. Open it.
I'm going to stealth, by the way, behind them.
What is your stealth?
23.
Okay. So, King Billy, you walk up to the spider web. You open it up, and looking back at you is a pair of eyes that are open, glazed over, like someone had died in utter fear. His body, his face is sunken and drawn in as if everything was sucked out of him.
I'm gonna
Roll
close his eyes.
initiative.
11.
9.
24.
Okay. Hang on 1 second, my friends. 1 second.
I didn't know these would have fudge in them.
They're called fudge cookies.
So fucking good.
Did you say you didn't know they had fudge in them?
Never been to Red Robin. I mean, like inside.
Okay.
Who puts a layer of fudge in a cookie?
Call it fudge cookie.
They could have just had like chocolate chips.
Sure.
They could have done that.
They could have.
But this is better.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Is that licensed?
I hope not. And then as you open the sack, boom, shit. Did you hear from Ted, your friend?
He's dead.
Okay.
Is he gonna help us out at all?
Does Ted actually have somebody with him, or is he talking about his guitar?
He has a lady with him.
Okay, because I've been really confused about that.
Sorry. No. Veronica's the lady.
She's very quiet.
Sorry, he sings a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Coleman, what was yours?
11.
Greg
9.
and Porter.
24.
Porter loves killing spiders.
God, I fucking hate spiders, man.
All right. So as you go and disturb the webbing, causing a rippling effect, you hear, and before you stands a very large black spider that has the body of a woman protruding from it.
Oh, okay. I
So
thought you meant like a spider, but it's like just 8 arms. And
it's a lady.
yeah,
Lady spider.
like
body.
the
Drider.
yeah.
We have a minion. That's
We have it somewhere. Mhm. Yes.
Spider centaur.
Spider centaur.
we fought one in
Secret
Dark Souls.
tunnel. Spider centaur.
You know how do you know they're evil?
All right, Romeo, you are up first, my friend.
All right. She's the only one there. I don't see any other.
You don't see anybody else.
All right. I'm a whack. Wait, is she on the ground or
She's up on the webbing right now. Where she's at?
how high up is it?
Probably about 10 feet.
About 10 feet.
The tunnel's 20. She's coming about halfway down.
Okay. Could I do any sort of wall run so I could actually get up to her?
Roll an acrobatics.
All right. Be a 21.
So run up the web.
You run up to the webbing. You get stuck a little bit, but you're able to, with your light feet, to run up to her.
I'm going to hit her with my quarterstaff
Okay.
for a 17.
That does not hit.
All right. I'm using my second attack for a 21.
That hits.
All right.
Boost it.
Boost it. 8 points of damage. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to flurry of blows. Which will miss, actually.
Okay, so you run up to the spider, take
Do I
out your
have
staff.
Flurry of blows is 2 punches.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's been so... Oh, 2 unarmed strikes. You're right. Sorry. It's been a long time since I played a monk. 17, I won't hit either.
Okay. You run up to the spider. You take out your staff, but your hands are kind of sticky. It kind of first one able to focus. You hit her on the leg, but as you go and start punching at her, you find yourself stuck on the webbing. It's just flavor.
Okay, cool.
She's gonna turn, look at you. A huge smile comes across her face. Starts licking her lips. And she is going to reach out to hit you. 17?
Miss.
26.
26 will hit.
Okay.
Yeah. Huh. Just hits. Barely.
Just barely.
Barely.
Just right there. So she comes down with one of her legs and slams right on your shoulder for a total of 19 points of damage.
19. All right. Ouch, man.
All right. King Finley.
I'm going to tell Silence to do her invisible thing.
Oh.
And then, I'm gonna rage. And it's 10 foot up, or is it come down?
I mean, no, it's still there. It's 10 foot.
Rage. Throw javelin at it.
Okay.
For 26.
Mm-hmm.
7 points of damage.
Okay. What else?
And another javelin. What?
Okay.
26 again. For 11 points of damage.
Okay. As you take your javelin out, do the first one, scrapes across her arm, see a little trickle of blood. You pull another one, this time aiming more true and able to cut right across her face. She turns and looks at you and hisses.
Does she see me?
She sees you.
He's still within 5 feet, though? Cool. Well, that would be an 11, but he is a luck point. Yeah, we roll that. For a 22.
Hits.
So that is 8 points of piercing. Plus an additional 15 points of sneak attack damage.
What did you say? First one?
8,
Okay.
23. Total of 23.
15. Okay.
And then I'm going to hide again.
Okay.
This time for a 30.
And you're shooting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You notch your arrows, shoot twice, catching her in the shoulder both times. The second one driving home into the wound deeper. You see blood starting to ooze out, this black ichor coming out. Your turn, Romeo.
White shadow.
Yeah.
All right. I am going to hit some more. That'll be 20.
That hits.
Okay. For 10 points of damage, and I'm gonna need her to make a con save.
That would be a 16.
That'll save.
Okay.
So I'm gonna swing again. 16 would not hit. I'm gonna spend another key point to take a flurry of blows. 18
Hits.
18 hits, okay. So that will be 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And if I remember correct, yes, dex saving throw.
9.
9. She falls prone.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do another flurry of blows. This would be with advantage because she's prone.
Sure. Yes.
24,
Yes.
and that'll be 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And that'll end mine.
So, you take out your staff, you hit one of her legs underneath her, and as she's kind of off balance, you strike her, and she falls down the 10 feet, landing on her back. You jump down, punching her square in, like, it's not the right word, the abdomen,
Thorax.
in the thorax. Her legs kind of...
Ouch.
All right. She's gonna get back up and look at you. And go to attack.
All right.
Class of 20.
That'll hit.
I'm going to use the luck point and have her re-roll that.
Luck point.
I have the lucky feat. I can choose to spend a luck point
Okay.
to make her roll.
22.
Yeah, that still hits.
Okay. She's gonna have to do
No, I know. I thought it was. Oh, okay.
25.
25 points of damage?
No.
Or to hit?
Yeah, to hit.
Okay, yeah,
The other
that
attack?
hits as well.
That's the other attack.
That's 2 attacks.
I'll spend a luck point, make her re-roll that one too.
How does it work using inspiration points? I know it's a 2-to-1 ratio, but can I do it
For her?
after you tell me?
For that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend...
What was it roll after I make her roll a luck point?
22.
22. Okay. I'm gonna spend 4 inspiration points. So that first one is actually an 18,
Okay.
which would miss.
Okay.
Is that how that works?
That's fine.
Okay, cool. Yes.
So that one's gonna miss.
That's what I'm doing.
And then
The
the
other one
second
will
one
hit.
is the 22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. Shoot.
Just listen to some dude.
Talking about something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Paying the bills. We're not even sponsored by them. Don't buy their stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Wait, what were they selling? Was it cool? Maybe buy it. We don't know.
sure.
Do or don't. I don't
Okay.
care.
So, she gets up, she goes to lunge at you with one of her legs. You slide underneath, just making her barely miss you. The other one's going to come, and she's going to take you and pin you, like with her leg, into your shoulder up against the wall, for a total of 16 points of damage.
All right.
All right. King Finley, you're next.
Kind of run up and hit her.
Good job.
Whack.
That's
Gonna roll or add one initiate or not
inspiration.
Inspiration. To make it 20.
That hits.
7 points of damage
Okay.
and 11 doesn't hit.
So, are you hitting with, remind me again, what's your weapon? Just
Fist.
your fist? Okay. So you run up, you punch her across the face, causing more ichor and spittle to come out of her mouth. When you go again, this time you slip past because it's just so slippery on her. She looks at you, she kind of coughs. The ichor runs down, but she smiles. All right.
Does she see me this time? With a 30? She saw a 30?
Very perceptive.
Wow.
Yeah.
She lives in dark caves.
She has 8 eyes.
She has a bunch of webs.
Cool. Last
might
of
not
20 to
have
hit.
So kids are probably like watching.
8 points of
I'm
piercing.
still within 5 feet.
Yeah, 2 of us are within 5 feet.
Cool. And so a total of 19 points of damage.
You just didn't get advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which I have triple advantage because I have Elven accuracy, so I would technically get 3 d20 rolls.
Okay.
We get it, Craig. You're good.
Are you done with what
And
you're
I'm
doing?
gonna stealth,
Okay.
so
All
I
right.
don't know why.
So
Point.
you pull out. Let 2 arrows fly, piercing deep into her stomach. You see the blood and guts kind of as one goes in, it kind of rips. Okay.
Craig is salty. You can't
Okay.
play D&D right for Craig. I can't.
Your turn, Porter.
All right. I'm gonna use my wholeness of body to regain 18 hit points. Then I'm gonna use a key point to flurry of blows. I can do that. Correct. Yeah. All right. So that will be a 22,
That hits.
and the second will be a 21.
Okay.
So that will be 7 points on the first one, and I'm gonna need her to make a. Sorry. Okay. A strength saving throw.
18.
Alright, she saves. But on the second one, I'm going to spend a key point so she can no longer use a reaction for the rest of this turn. It'll be 7 points of damage, and then I'm gonna run.
Okay. So, with her leg pinning you up, take your might, break it into to her, causing her leg to crack. And with your leverage, you take off.
You're about 45 feet away from her.
It's gonna turn and look at you, King Finley. As you see her eyes glaze over red, you need to make a wisdom saving throw. And yeah, just King Finley.
Oh, fuck. With my -1, it's an 18.
I think it's still not enough.
So,
Probably.
as she's looking at you, this red pulsating comes to you, and you feel like your body is just kind of almost becoming very heavy. You blink, and the feeling leaves you. Get in the game, Finley. Get in the game. All right. Your turn.
21.
Hits.
11 points of damage. Add 2 inspiration for a 20.
Hits.
10 points of damage.
Okay. With your run in, just right into the abdomen where it has been split open by Dorian's arrows, and just make that wound even bigger. More entrails fall out onto the floor in front of you. Dorian?
$17 to hit.
Does not hit.
Back into stealth. I assume she saw me.
And you got 2
27.
right next to it.
It doesn't. I don't get advantage for
You
that.
don't get. Oh. Okay.
I only
He
get
gets
advantage if they don't see me.
If he's
Oh.
hidden.
Alright.
Okay. Romeo, it's up to you.
Ha!
It's like
I'm gonna. All right, I'm going to throw some darts at her.
Okay.
It'll be a natural 20,
That hits.
and then 22 for the second one.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one will be 6 plus 5, 11 points of damage. Second one will be 6 points of damage.
Throw your darts. One catches her right in the eye. She screams. You see the ichor running through her hand, and the other one hits her on the shoulder.
That's it.
She's gonna turn and look at you, King Finley, and reach out with her leg for a 28.
Yeah, it is.
And that one.
Oh, cool.
So,
Not one. Oh, it still hits.
yeah.
Maybe.
So she's gonna take her legs and start crashing down. She crashes down next to you, hitting on your arm, scraping the flesh for a total of 19 points of damage.
Halved.
And but on the other one, as she comes down, she's gonna slip in the gore and the blood from the entrails and actually fall, causing damage to herself.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank God.
All right, Finley.
What's it called? Reckless attack?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, reckless attack.
Reckless attack.
26. Eight points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 inspiration for class of 20. That's it. 7 points of damage.
Okay. With her fallen on the
You're doing
floor,
so good.
you just are able now to just start raining down on her. As you hit her face, you can feel her jaw just crack underneath you. She is looking very bloodied. All right, Dorian.
You want to hit?
That hits.
9 points of damage. He's right next to her.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 14, so 23 points of damage.
Okay. As you're hitting her, she kind of pulls up her head, hisses at you. This long tongue comes out, screeching at you. And just then, over your shoulder, as an arrow comes, hitting her right into her other eye. Her head falls back, and she crumples to the floor dead.
There was only one of her, right?
I hope so. Go team.
Yes, it was.
Scary tunnel.
Indeed. Are you okay, Romeo? You look a little banged up.
Oh man, I'm fine. I just had to get away from that soul-sucking bitch for a minute.
So toxic.
We were in a really toxic relationship, and let's say I got hurt, man, but I'll be okay.
Silence comes up to you, puts her hand on your shoulder. Your bravery was so commendable. And you can heal for 12 points.
Sweet. Thanks. I like this one, man.
Is everyone else okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Everything was good.
Yeah.
What is this exactly?
The Spider Woman.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I've never heard or seen anything like this. Not even in any of the books about monsters and lore that I've read.
It is good we came to the tunnel then. It was a new experience for all of us.
Yes.
It was,
We would.
we would have missed out on this wonderful trip.
Yes.
Thank you for bringing us to the secret tunnel, Mr. Guitar Man.
Yes.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. I had no idea there was this. I mean, I thought they were just talking about getting lost. And I didn't know the monsters they talked about meant these things.
Oh, they talk about monsters?
Oh yeah, like these real big like worms. Like, come on, how scary is that?
It's terrifying.
Now that you're saying this,
Yes.
Worms are worms scary.
I mean,
Depends on how big they are.
If they made this tunnel, then
Oh.
yes.
we need to find a way out of here, and as fast as humanly possible.
I say we backtrack. just no.
I don't know. How long have we been going now?
Yeah.
Oh, down in the tunnel. You're probably like a mile in.
Do we know the way out of here from here?
I mean,
Roll perception or see if there's.
maybe if we take like a quick rest, I mean, I'd be good to go.
20 plus 2.
Net 20 plus
Natural
2.
1.
Oh god. Spiders are gross.
City is terrifying.
As you look around into this tunnel and you kind of look behind the webbing that that is covering the face of the tunnel, it looks like you're at a dead end.
We're at a dead end.
Da-da.
Can you please stop?
Sorry, man.
I guess I'm gonna kind of investigate around in here to see if there's anything of interest or to find, I guess.
Sure.
Oh, silence. You said something magic?
27.
Oh, as you look around, yeah, we'll get to that. As you look around, you notice that most of these sacks are of people. Some of them do have some valuable things. You find we'll say about 30 gold altogether with all the individuals. You find a couple necklaces, some rings, jewelry that people have on. You do also find a sword as well.
Anything special at the sword looking wise?
Roll investigation on the sword. Secret.
15.
The sword does have some sort of writing on it. It's got these symbols on the sword. What can you read, Dorian?
Languages: Common, Elvish, Sylvan, and Thieves' Cant.
I'm not real sure what it says.
What about giant and orc?
You?
No.
Not real sure what it says.
Common?
Do you know what he says?
Is it dwarvish or celestial or halfling?
It's as you look at it. Roll a history real quick.
Alright. Awesome. 7.
Okay, it's definitely dwarvish, but you don't know what it say.
Hey, you should ask a dwarf, man. Yeah, that's dwarvish. I don't know what it says.
Do we still have a sword, Mickey? I know you're normally in the punching of the things, but
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna have silence. Do you know anything about this?
So she takes it, she kind of sits down and she looks at it.
No.
You're right. This is dwarvish. It looks like an ancient dialect of some
very
kind.
good.
I would have to get it in my library to translate it. I'm not 100% sure what it says.
Okay.
Looking at all the rings and like necklaces. I look like kind of female-ish.
Do they look female-ish?
Yeah.
Yes, there's a few.
I pass those off to Kimberly, like slyly. So I slip them to him.
Don't take the jewelry.
28, just to slide a hand him some jewelry. Mickey,
You have jewelry all of a sudden.
in case you ever wanted to give your bride to be something nice.
Roll a perception. Did you see him put it in your hand?
I'm magical!
Oh, fuck.
Nat 20? What'd you say?
28.
28? No. I don't see him slide it to me.
Man.
Sorry.
Before we leave, I'm just gonna be like, now remember, these are humans. Well, people, So don't desecrate any bodies.
Of course not, my king.
I got you. I'm gonna start lighting my torch.
Oh, here, I have a lantern. It is with me.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Huh.
You can also have these if you want. It's like a hooded lantern. Like,
Oh, nice.
now you have two.
I'm gonna light the webs on fire.
We should go. We should be leaving now. Quickly.
Let's go. Running fast down the tunnel.
Hear my ching, clink, 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 clink. My new necklace is on and my gold rings.
Everyone roll a perception as they run down the tunnel.
Nat 20. Holy shit. +2.
Also a nat 20.
You hear a little bit of scurrying coming from far back. But as the fire takes flame, you hear hissing and crying out.
Yeah.
Good call.
Thanks.
So you make your way back to the original starting place. Finley, you were talking about what I sensed magically, correct?
Yes.
That was not that way. It feels like it's on more this side of the tunnel, or the tunnels, but I'm not sure which way.
You said on the far side or the middle?
So the tunnels, red was in the middle, blue is on this side, and then the one you guys came from is on this side.
So she's saying like the blue.
She's saying towards the blue, but she doesn't know which one it is.
What? Do we have time to like go through all of them? Like, is there somewhere we gotta be?
Well, way to find out.
Yeah. All right.
We're on your timer, Majesty.
Let's go. Let's go through the red.
Ta-da!
It is starting to grow on me.
I'm telling you, man, I love this guy.
So as you guys make your way through the red, it's lit up the whole way at the top with the red crystals. You kind of start going this way and that way, going around. Roll a perception, everybody.
Not good. 10.
12.
1. That one.
This is such a cool tunnel, man.
As you guys are walking through, kind of on high alert, trying to listen for any scurrying or any other weird sounds that you may hear. You don't hear anything, just the poor strumming of the guitar. After walking several miles down this deep, dark tunnel, you finally come out the other end.
Hey,
Hey.
it was red for Forense. We have come home.
Is it Forense? Okay.
Silence kind of looks out and she goes, I know where this is. We're not far from the cottage.
Really?
This really did shave some time off. It's interesting.
That is weird.
It is weird a family has a cottage in Forense.
Yeah, probably should have went down the blue one so we could go to Waddell.
I know, right?
Yeah.
We're not in Forense.
He's always got his jokes, man.
I want
Good
to go
one,
back
King.
and go through the blue. I'm curious. Would y'all care to long rest? And then
I'm with you, my king.
We'll do as whatever you wish.
what time is it?
The day?
Yeah.
We're probably like 2 or 3 o'clock.
Yeah, we got time.
All right.
I'm curious. Sorry if this is.
No, lead the way, my king. Whichever way you wish to go.
So you go back down through the red tunnel. Everyone roll a perception.
12.
It is a 10 again.
20.
I have not been able to do
Oh,
whatsoever.
before we all leave, it was great fun and all, guys, but we're gonna head to the party. We will definitely make a song about this. It's gonna be awesome. When you get there, you seek me out. Your
Okay.
Majesty.
Are you gonna call it secret tunnels?
Baby, that would be a really good one.
Fucking love this guy.
So Ted and his mute wife Veronica will leave heading towards the capital city of Adele.
Oh, so Adele has a capital. That's interesting.
Most countries do.
I thought it was just like Ireland in the 1500s. Never mind.
Okay. So I'm sorry. Perceptions, real quick. Where were we?
12.
20.
Okay. As you go down the tunnel, you listen very closely, and now you can hear because there's no more. Dun, 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 dun. You don't hear anything. Nothing is in this tunnel.
Alright.
It is a peaceful tunnel.
You walk through the tunnel, going around, following the red light above you. Get back to the other entrance of the tunnel. And follow the blue light.
Yes.
Real quick. Can we have like a short rest? Just real fast, my king.
Of course.
Awesome.
Let's get some. No.
So as you guys are kind of sitting around, resting, Silence is going to come up to you, Dorian. So I know we've talked of this several times, but I am very interested of your home country, Antigua. It was, yes. That's so far away. How did you make it here?
To here, well,
Was your family in trade, or?
no, they are from Antigua. They live there. I have a family, I think, that probably still resides there. I was more of an outcast, as it were. We had a bit of a falling out, and so I boarded a boat and set sail for, well, I didn't really set sail. I may have borrowed passage onto a boat and ended up in Firenze by happenstance. And found my way into the king's good graces.
Well, I am glad that you found a home in Firenze. Do you not miss it?
No, I do. It is a beautiful city. Can I tell you something? One of the things that I miss the most, it is a weird thing to miss. Antigua is known for making fine clothing.
Yes, I've heard.
And some of the things we have that are great leather workers. It's a thing that not most people love the smell of, but I love the smell of a fresh pair of leather gloves or leather boots. Something about it reminds me of home. So I do miss that occasionally. But I don't think I would probably ever go back. Not very welcome there.
Well, we are very fortunate to have you among us.
My king has been far kind, and I'm very happy to be in his service.
And I'm lucky to have you.
Thank you, Your Majesty. And now I'm happy to be in your service, my queen. Should you need anything of me, I am your man, without fail. Maybe don't tell everyone I am from Antigua, though. We don't need a lot of people knowing that I'm from there.
Oh,
It might cause
Is
you.
it
I don't want to cause you any problems. As I said, I'm not well liked.
Well, you do know there may be people at the wedding that are from there. Udell does have ambassadors.
I will keep a low profile. They will hardly know I'm there.
Good thing I didn't tell Ted.
It is true. It would have been the problem.
Or just sitting there. I want to kind of take a look at the sword.
Okay.
Investigation. Okay. 18.
As you focus in on the sword, you see the runes that they're talking about that's on it. Roll a Arcana.
11.
I mean, there has to be something about the sword, but you just cannot figure it out.
Is it like a good make?
Oh yeah, it's a well-made sword. Very sturdy, very great, well-made sword.
I'm gonna put it on.
All right. Anybody else? Are you feeling better, Romeo?
Much better. I just had to get some points back.
He's a weird thing he talks about. I don't know what he means.
Yeah, I don't know what I mean either.
It's like he uses his health as a scale.
No, not those points. Always with the jokes. I love you, King. Sorry, my king.
All right. Shall we investigate
Yes.
the blue trail?
Yes.
Do you want me to lead the way this time? Or are you going to take the lead again?
I'll have you up front. You at the rear.
Rear. Yeah, I'm there.
Be actively like investigating, looking for stuff. Like
Yeah.
keeping my eye out for like any sort of like
Magic shit.
like footprints, claw marks,
Oh, okay. Okay.
anything that might give us away to what we're heading into.
Roll, please.
27.
As you start walking down this tunnel, the blue actually starts widening a little bit at the top, creating more light in the tunnel. You're also able to see on the sides of the tunnel that there are like etchings or scratch marks, but they're really well worn. So it must have been from a long time ago. You don't see any active, something that would say, something recent movement. As you get down the tunnel, goes around, tunneling through.
The motion you make,
Yes.
is it this kind of motion as we're going through the tunnel?
No, it just means it twists and turns.
Like,
It doesn't do that exactly.
No, the tunnel is straight. We're just.
in the tunnel.
The tunnel,
We're hitting wall.
the tunnel twists and turns. It even goes down some. As you finally become, and as you do this, the light becomes wider and wider until finally you're going into a room that's lit on the walls with this blue light. As you look into the middle of the room, there is a very large egg.
Damn it.
That is about the size of a person, and it is being held up by rocks.
I think it appears we have found Dragon lady?
Oh no. Do you remember when Proud was telling you about the egg that me and him found?
Yes.
This is exactly what it looked like. I mean, it didn't have the blue stones and all of that, but it was just like that.
Yes, we found one in Firenze a few days before the wedding. Look,
What did you do?
left it the fuck there.
Sounds like a good idea. That's what we did.
I'm gonna
And-
pick up my lantern, put my torch in it. Yeah?
He's. There. I wonder why you have two of them.
To what?
2 eggs. You and Proud found one. Is this not the one you found?
No.
So there are 2.
3.
Well, there are 2 here, and we have one as well. What are all these dragon eggs?
I have-
Mountain eggs?
Start walking towards the egg with my lit torch.
I want to follow them because I'm curious as well.
Okay. What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna touch the lit torch to the egg.
It's stone.
Okay.
Nothing
I'm
happens.
still doing
Torch goes out.
Nothing happens.
I'm going to
it.
investigate the egg, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put my hand on it. Just feel stoned.
Not on the snitch, though.
Nat 20.
Mine is not, but
Roll
mine is
investigation.
15, so plus 9 is 24.
So 23.
7.
The fuck is Finley, as you're looking at this egg, you notice that it was man-made, but it was made very well. It's very smooth. There are around the base of it, there are runes, which roll a history for me.
7.
Do I see these as well?
Yeah. Yeah, you probably want to do that.
No, 20. What's that?
Oh, you pointed it out to him? Oh.
Him and silence.
Flaccid 20 for the history.
As you were looking, but you looked at the sword as well. These are matching the same, they're not word for word, of course, but it's the same type of symbol that was on the sword.
It appears to be the same between your sword and the. I mean, not the same, but it is the same type of writing.
Yes. Romo.
Hit the egg with the sword. See what happens.
Yeah. It's my
Man.
king.
You said you read Dwarvish, right?
Yeah. I know a couple things
Take a look at
here
these.
and there. Can I read them?
Roll of history.
Can I help him? What do you think?
Sure. Help him.
Roll with advantage.
I want to show you how to read this language, you know.
I don't know.
Sound,
18.
sound it out. Ah.
Oh no, man! They have a different phonetics system.
So as you're looking at the sword and you take time, you really concentrate on it, you're able to see it with the blue lights. You're able to pick up a few things that it says. Something about crushing the mighty to raise the weak.
It's talking about like anarchy, man. It says you have to crush the mighty to raise the weak. I'm gonna take the sword. I'm gonna touch it to the stone egg.
Nothing happens.
Poke it. Okay, cool.
Nothing happens.
There you
It's
go.
Is there anything else in this room besides this?
The stone egg with the blue glowing around it.
What do you get from this silence?
I feel very uncomfortable. I like the idea of leaving it leaving it alone. Yes. And I mean, there has to be something. We're now speaking of 3 eggs, correct?
Right.
I would like to read and find out about it. I just don't want to be here right now.
Right. Okay. So let's go.
Wonderful idea.
How big is the room that it's in?
It's not huge. We're probably looking at like 40 feet completely across.
Is there anything else in here?
Anything at all. I'll walk around, do once over.
Roll investigations.
17.
23.
Anything at all, you find one paperclip. Okay. Fuck out of here.
Make sure.
There are the stones on the wall. There is the egg, and there is the ruins around the bottom.
Cool. All right.
Does anyone have paper? What? What?
Nothing. Wow.
What?
Smell that burning?
Does anyone have paper?
Let me look.
I have a book that I carry with me.
Like a book already written, or
Yes.
okay.
I have a letter, but the backside is blank.
All right. If you would do me a favor and just jot down what is around the base.
Okay. You got it. I'm try to jot it down.
So you're wanting him to jot down like the ruins, like what these.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Sure. Roll.
No.
I don't know what you would do with that. Let's just roll a straight 20, but with advantage. You know Dwarvish. You're able to read the sword a little bit. You are fairly comfortable with this language.
Okay. Awesome. 13.
All right.
There's advantage.
Very glad. First one was a 1.
Okay. So as you guys, you finish.
Anarchy in the UK.
You're right. Some things keeps it. So shall we go?
Yes.
As a group, you guys leave the blue cave, make your way back through the red tunnel, and come out to on the other end. And
We're in
that's
forensic.
we're in forensic. No, we're not. We're in Woodell. We're gonna take a quick break, guys, about 15 minutes or so, and we will be back.
Oh.
Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for hanging out with us. So our King Finley with his guards and Silence have just emerged from the cave, secret tunnel, and are making their way to Birch Cottage.
Yeah.
Okay. As you make your way to Birch Cottage, you come up on this very beautiful rolling estate. It is been well kept. There is. Okay.
He's pointing to it.
Oh, what were you doing? It's been well kept. There's a large carriage house for any of your men you wish to have. There is, like I said, rolling estates. There's a lot of sheep and cattle, some farmland here, but you are set at the edge of the forest. As you come up, what would typically happen in this situation, the staff of the house would present themselves. But as you guys walk up or come up to the entrance, 3 women come out. They are in very bright dresses with very low cut décolletage, bright makeup on, and they come out and they're smiling at you.
I'm gonna whisper to Silence. This is weird for your country, isn't it?
Yes. This is not the typical style of dress for servants. I know Father said he would have to appoint new servants. Maybe it was done last minute. I don't know.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Your Majesty. May I present myself? My name is Brianna. And they all kind of dip very low. You have Brianna, Helen, and Beatrice. You kind of look around to you guys. I see that you brought your finest soldiers with you.
I brought what I could find.
It's true, he did. He brought these finest soldiers that he could find, my ladies. So, are a couple of you going to come back with me to the, what is the house called where we're staying?
Birch Cottage.
Yeah, but like the little, where we will be staying.
Oh, like the carriage house?
Yeah. Who's going to
Oh.
keep me warm in the carriage house?
Do you need help settling in, sir?
I might be in need of that, yes.
So 2 of the ladies walk off with you.
I will put my arms around both. If you need me, my king, you know where I'll be.
Of course.
I was gonna hang out then.
I mean, you're welcome to come join in if you wish. You know the way.
Not today, man.
Miss Ted.
Miss Veronica.
She was so quiet. It was great.
So awesome.
So while Helen and Beatrice go off with you, Brianna looks to you. Do you need any help, Your Majesty, settling in?
No.
Well, if you change your mind, I'll be right here.
I won't.
So you guys walk into Birch Cottage. Roll a perception for me. Roll a performance, by the way, Dorian.
12.
18.
Okay. You had a good time.
Can I use inspiration, like, to take away from other characters' roles?
Did
usually
Oh,
at 2 to 1.
I thought that might be like a 3 to 1 or something like that.
Only my rules. It's very strange. I mean, because it's cold out, kind of nippy and chilly. Not that it bugs you, but like none of the fires have been stoked. There's been no preparation to the house. That's something that you are accustomed to. Usually servants prepare the home before you get there.
So, are we inside the house right now?
Mm-hmm. As you walk in. I mean, it's very nicely appointed. It's grand. There's a huge fireplace in the sitting room, but it's cold and empty. It has not been prepared at all. This is all very odd.
It is.
I shall make a fire.
Oh, don't worry about it. Brianna,
Oh, yes, Your Majesty.
make a fire and cook something for dinner.
Well, you see, Your Majesty, we don't have any firewood, and I was, hoping you or one of your men could, use your, she kind of touches your arm, your strengths to help me with that.
Please refrain from that.
I'm gonna
Whatever
sidle in
that
between them.
was.
Whoa! You don't touch the king!
Oh, I apologize. I heard that customs were different where you were coming from.
He's the fucking king!
I suppose, Romeo, would you take Brianna and get firewood?
Come on, little mama, you gotta show me where the axe is. All I got's a stick.
Okay. So she takes you outside. She shows you where the firewood is, or where to cut the firewood would be. She is very flirty the whole time, but asks a lot of questions about King Finley. And roll a perception real quick.
Okay. Be a 23.
Not only is she asking questions about King Finley, but you notice that there's a pattern to these questions. She wants to know about his and Silence's relationship, mostly.
Mother's maiden name, his first dog's name.
Street he grew up
Street
on.
street.
Yeah,
So they're trying to figure out his stripper name. Got it.
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to impress upon her that they are madly in love newlyweds.
Roll a deception.
Is that a deception?
You haven't consummated. I don't think they're madly in love.
Okay. Yeah, 16.
Okay. Or might have orgy the night I'm better. Oh well, that is so good to hear. We would want nothing less for our Silence to be happy.
She is.
And so is he.
Well, of course. I mean, you heard such tales about Forensians.
You should meet my friend Dorian.
Oh, I think I'll have my turn.
I know you will.
So they come in.
I'm gonna, so it's cold inside the house,
Very.
and take off my coat and put it around Silence.
It's just you wearing togas.
I mean, I'm sure I've got like a bear coat.
Takes the toga out. Whatever.
It's just Velcro strap.
Tearaway toga.
I mean,
Hashtag. Or, I'm sorry.
I'm in like more Wodell style.
I would assume. Yeah. You take off your coat, you wrap it around her, and of course, it dwarfs her. She looks up at you. Thank you. It's very cold.
Is there like any kind of like just shitty table, like a side table or?
I mean, there's a coffee table. There's tables all around.
Is there anything that would not be missed in here, furniture-wise?
I mean, all of it can be replaced. Are you not happy with it? Do you need something?
No. You just seem really cold. I was going to start a fire.
Oh, with the furniture.
Yes.
No, that's fine.
Are you sure?
My teeth are chattering.
I'm gonna like kind of put my arm around her and just bring her close, trying to get her warm.
Thank you. This is very odd.
So you don't know?
The house, I mean, not this.
So you don't know what's going on?
No, I've been to Birchler Cottage before, and I mean, there's usually a whole team of servants. I don't know why Father only sent 3, and they are clearly not qualified.
No. They're very forensian in nature.
You mean free?
Yes. Promiscuous.
Yes. They are Woodelian, though, so... Sure. I have no idea where Father found them.
I thought they rode with us.
No.
No? Okay.
They went ahead and
Alright.
set up the thing.
Would you... We could get rid of them and go find new house servants. They really do seem unqualified.
I mean, sure. I don't know where we would find more. You want to go in town and see if there's some?
So,
Or I could send a missive to my father and ask him to send some from my home.
okay. That sounds...
Okay. You could do that.
We'll let them stay until we get word from your father. I'm sure Dorian and Romeo can keep them occupied for at least that long.
So she writes a missive asking for more help from the trained servants of her castle, at the arbor of her castle. She hands it to one of the servants and asks for them to take it. Or would you prefer one of your men, or?
At this point, yes. Is Dorian back?
You can come give it to me if you want.
I'm good.
Yeah, you can.
Oh.
I don't know what he's into.
He's forensic.
Whatever that weird thing was with them.
Romeo, would you please deliver this to
Johann.
Johann.
At the Arbor Castle, please.
Absolutely, yeah. Which way is that?
She'll point you the way. 7 miles. To the, hang on, northeast?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, northeast.
Is there a horse? Are there horses?
We can go check in the carriage house. Surely there's something.
How about you stay here, milady?
Oh.
I'll go check the carriage house.
Sure.
I shall come. Everybody just come see what's in the carriage house.
Where's the, there's 3 servants, right?
Right.
Alright, where's the third one at?
She came back into the house with the firewood.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna bring
Look at
her
the-
with me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh? So soon, my lord.
Actually, I want a horse, but
Oh.
mean, whatever. If you make it quick.
I have heard tales about Forensians. Do you need a special saddle or something for that?
No.
Frosty, no.
What? What?
Frosty, no. I actually ride bareback. Yeah, with my stature, I can stand and just kind of hold the reins. It works so much better,
Oh.
especially with a full-grown horse. Like, my legs will just do this if I sit. You know?
Oh. Well, yes.
Canon. It's canon.
No, it's just a really tall saddle.
It's
It's like a saddle, then it goes up into a taller
She
saddle.
takes you
Doug
to the
Dimmadome
carriage,
saddle.
to the carriage house. There are 2 horses here.
Okay.
They look like they have not been well attended to.
Makes sense.
Whichever you prefer, my lord.
Awesome. I wonder where your friends are.
Roll perception real quick.
Twelve.
You easily hear laughter, giggling, grunting, all sorts of noises coming from the upstairs of the loft.
Would you care to join them?
Well, sure. Are you going to?
I'm gonna lead her up there.
Okay, so she eagerly goes up.
When she gets involved, I'm gonna kind of
Okay.
go back to the horses.
Roll another performance there, Dorian.
Just let this one down.
He's not great. He's 15.
Well, you haven't lived up to the legends of the Firenze. You handled 3 at once, and they all are looking very satisfied.
When they heard about the Firenze, they heard wrong.
So you get on the horse.
Mhm.
You make your way.
Yeah.
Silence goes and starts looking through the house to see what there is available. She notices that all the cupboards, the larder, everything is pretty much empty. There's nothing here. The kitchen has not been stocked. The wine cellar has not been stocked. Things that, professional servants would have done prior to coming. About that time, you hear a noise coming from the outside, and comes Proud and Lucrezia, and you had both of them with you.
Yeah. So do we want
Yeah,
to all do it again? Or
I
do we
can just talk us through it.
Yeah, because that's all already on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they come, they talk to you, tell you basically that they want to explore the cave You go north of the area to where this cave was. After experimenting a little bit, you get the cave to open. You get the sword. And you walk up to the egg.
That's what we learned it tonight.
We got swords.
That's right. You walk up to the egg.
Are you the one who did it?
You watch Proud as he takes the sword, slips it into the egg. Blinding bright light flashes. And there's this loud boom, but as your vision clears, the ears stop ringing. You look up, and the egg is split open, and the inside is nothing but black ash.
Oh shit!
Holy shit, that worked. Oh, are we for real right now? Did that really just happen?
Yeah, it looks like it. I don't know if something escaped while we were blinded, or if it was just like you killed it.
Like feeling out perception-wise, do I feel like any other magic rushing throughout, escaping? Do I feel like this is the dead essence of what's inside?
What perception?
That'd be fucking great. Just stabbing eggs with swords and shit. That's what gets it.
Perceiving magic?
Sure.
Yay. 19.
Best as you reach out, you try to see if there's any other auras around you. And then look at the amount of the ash that is inside the egg. You think you've killed this thing?
Yeah, I think we fucking did it. Yeah, that makes sense. That's pretty on point. That's incredible. Wow.
So I have a question though. Silence. So we found an egg earlier.
As we told you.
Sure we did.
That's great.
On the way here,
Yeah.
there's apparently a secret tunnel. Have you ever heard of this? I did not know there was
Have
one.
I heard of the secret tunnel?
I don't know, the history.
Probably not. History sucks.
Some kind of romantic story.
Nope, never to.
Uh-uh.
I've never heard of it. Which was very odd, and there's a lovely story that went with it. But anyways, there was an egg in there as well that had the ruins around it, and there was a sword that had the ruins around it. However, Finley's man, Romeo, he was able to read it a little bit, and it says something different. But they took the sword and they pressed it to the egg, and nothing happened. We're different people.
No, it's
Yeah. This is for
both of them.
Yeah.
It's the only one who can read Dwarven.
Question.
Super good at stuff.
Do we think that that sword interacts with that egg, or is this the sword that kills eggs?
Oh, like if there's a lock and there's a key.
Exactly.
Right. Or is this just the sword that kills all of them?
Right. Does this one kill eggs?
and test it.
All right, awesome, cool,
Hey!
perfect.
Okay, we're back up.
Hey! All right, cool. Yay!
Music.
I don't know what the Hey, we need
Okay.
to put tape over that thing. Yeah, you're right.
All right, sorry, technical difficulties. We're just really excited about eggs and stuff.
Yep. So,
Okay.
I like mine over easy.
I like mine dead.
yeah,
We killed one.
maybe this kills it, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Everyone, can you read his?
That I just found out that I had, and I forgot about for some reason. What?
God damn it. He
Real
said
deep,
something.
super deep.
He said something perfect too. He's like, "Here, look at this sword that you just saw." Oh yeah, I was gonna ring on it, but it didn't happen. Yeah. Let me see that. And take the sword and kind of feel along the wounds.
Okay. Roll a history with advantage.
He's got to switch characters.
we gotta
Yeah,
switch
give me 1
characters around.
second here.
I figured you could have done that on the.
We were fixing the audio.
You said history with advantage?
That's right. It was miraculous that we got to read anything at all last time.
That's an 8.
You know, after you kind of look at these for a while, they all start kind of blending together. Get a little cross-eyed,
Okay.
finger whatever.
This is fucking bullshit. No, that's what it says.
Alright, are you sure? I can also read Dwarvish.
Okay. Roll history.
Oh yes. Okay.
All
It's a flat fucking roll. 19.
So as you look at it,
have it
you
upside
feel
down,
along.
Sorry, Dwarven Braille is much different.
There you go, there.
You were able to read. Use this sword to crush the mighty, for the weak to rise, for only in the hills it will find its demise.
You need to write that down. Here you go, sword. Use this sword to crush the mighty, for the weak to rise, because only in the hills will it find its demise.
To crush. So only in the hills.
Will it find its demise?
Does anybody have paper?
Just.
Man, so good. Just so good.
Trying to write slower so I can read it. Okay. Would we like to go check out the one that we found?
When do I get this, by the way?
Let's say after you get done here and you go back to the house, that you find it there.
Okay.
So this one too?
That one was sent to you at the beginning of all of this.
Oh.
Okay. Well, sure, yeah. Let's, should we go try stabbing the other egg with this?
Oh, maybe it's the blood. Has to be a certain bloodline.
Possibly.
Because we had to open it to.
But we had to open the door.
Yes.
Right, we had to
There was
open
no door.
this door. There was no door for y'all as well, y'all had to open.
No, but
That does
maybe it had to.
That does remind me of something, though. Let's leave this cave real quick. Connor, are you okay going with us to go do this as well?
Oh yes, very much. This is very exciting. You're
Also-
not dead.
Yes.
We are not dead. That is a great point.
Also, I've had a guy you know Lucrezia. Lorenzo, the captain of my guard.
Right, I believe we met him. At least
I
once.
had him invite a Aeronite,
Tonight.
Athenite.
Aaron was the big one that disappeared.
Yeah, he's the guy that just left.
It's also my country. Aeronite.
Oh, that's true too.
Yeah.
Would
That's
that be
his-
Iranian?
Very
Aryan.
Aryan.
Ooh.
Oh. Don't look at me. You got the German accent.
So
You're dicks, we know this.
Anyways,
You're a
yes, you were
country
saying.
of dicks.
so it says it's a no.
Your family.
It says he's saying essentially he seduced this Athenian Athenite, name of Alec.
Wait. He seduced Alec. The one that we have been searching for?
Yeah, I should have been looking for him.
Oh,
I ran into an Athenite when we took
Yes.
the servant boy around. I ran into Alexander. He was the only Athenite left in your castle. He said one of the ones that was with Aaron was an Athenite by the name of Alec. I've been looking for him.
One second. I reread this. Just not to impose on you, my king, but maybe it is the man that he seduced was the lover of Alec.
oh, right.
Right. I apparently, there was one part in there that we got missed.
I just saw the name. Okay, this man's lover.
I
Name
can't
was
even
Alec.
read and I do that.
Fair enough.
Large sum of money has been stolen and stored. He was part of the rising. Lover,
Who was part of the rising?
the
Alec.
man that Lorenzo seduced,
Okay.
and his wife. So they both did seducing.
Okay.
Lorenzo and his wife are known for their appetites.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
Large sum of money has been stolen and stored. Not sure where, how much. He offered to be a double agent for us. Lorenzo's wife will hear none of this. Might be a way to outmaneuver the rising.
I mean, if we had a man on the inside, if they're sure they can trust him.
This is the only thing I worry about too. How do we not know that Lorenzo? I mean, I know he's a very good man, and he has a very good judge of character. But how do we not know that or Lorenzo is the one being grossed? Is there a way to test this or prove it?
Without us being there, no. Or without us being...
We can't roll insight or anything like that.
Could you have him sent to us, this double agent? We could vet him in person that way. I mean, the Athenites are supposedly sending a strong presence to our wedding.
And this Alec we have heard before, he's supposed to be a leader,
There's a very good chance he might be at our wedding as well.
so it would make sense for his lover to be there.
Right. So we could probably do that. So maybe have him sent to us. We could investigate him ourselves and see what we can find out. See if he is trustworthy. You might be the best one to do that.
Oh, to sense if he is trustworthy?
Now that you are more adept, I don't know. You can. It's less of a feeling and more of actual knowledge now.
Yes. It has gotten stronger. I can almost see people's thoughts coming from them now.
Oh. Good. Cool.
So that
Scary.
could come in very handy.
Yeah.
And do not want to know things.
Yeah, well, I feel like he would have told you even if you hadn't read his mind.
Oh. Sorry for anything.
It's really not. You don't want to know.
Okay.
Nothing ever. Don't worry about it.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Pony's gonna canter back.
Well, then yes, let's make our way towards this cave and see what we can find out.
Very well.
I'm excited. I don't know what these eggs are, but I know that feeling that I got from it, and I'm happy that whatever it was is gone.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you guys make your way back to. You're gonna go through the house first. As you're back at the house, Romeo is back as well. You have the 2 horses there. There has also been a missive delivered to the house for you, Proud.
Boy, little shit.
I want to send a raven,
Okay.
Lorenzo. If he can read it.
So he wrote you a letter.
Huh?
Oh, you mean your bad handwriting?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were like, he can't read. I'm like, he sent you a letter. Okay. Come on, Threshold.
What? That wasn't my misunderstanding.
Hey, that's where Romeo went.
Oh yeah, Romeo was there too. So as you guys pull up to the house, you get all these things. Lucrezia looks at you. Is everything okay, my love?
Well, we are being summoned back immediately. Underlined exclamation point by my mother that we need to not delay our wedding any longer. So I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's going on, but it appears we are urgently needed back at the capital. How far is this cave? Is it on the way?
The cave is not on the way.
How far though?
The cave is probably walking wise, it's definitely, it's gonna take a bit. We're talking like probably 5 miles away.
Just a couple hours.
You have your horses that you rode in on. We could haul ass,
Yes.
get it done. All.
Everyone has his pony as well.
Yes.
Romeo probably could ride with him.
Yes.
They are both.
They're very small and stature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. What do you think?
He has a thing
All
about his
right.
pony.
I know. It'll be all right. Frosting won't even know he's
Not
there.
a weird thing. It's not his name.
Snooze.
I don't remember what I was calling him last time. Dash?
Dandelion.
His name's Dash. Yeah, you can ride with me.
Should we?
If you and Silas can probably maybe fit on a horse. And I guess Lucrezia and I could double up on a horse, and Ian and Dorian on a horse. Let's get everyone on a horse together.
You want everyone?
I mean, we still get everyone back to.
We could just leave the gods at the house.
I mean, they don't have to come. We don't have to play them, but we need to get everybody back to the castle eventually.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we don't have to. I was just trying to make a way to get everybody there.
All right.
If you don't want to,
You leave the chicken on the side. Take the fox with the grain.
Exactly. Yeah. Basically. That gets everybody though, right? If we all double up that way.
I mean, what's his name? Ian. No. Franklin has like a fucking wagon.
That's true.
Yeah. Anybody left?
Franklin's
Oh.
not with
Is
us.
Wes there?
No.
Wes isn't there.
Wes-
Wes. Oh shit! No, he's not.
Wes isn't
Yeah.
with us. We just have.
I'm
Okay.
at the.
You just
Vale.
have like the what?
Oh,
three
Ian.
or-
We have. Ian has a horse. I have a horse. The Kretzy has a horse. We have 3 horses. Plus y'all's 2. So that's 5 horses. With them doubling up, we're good. Okay.
Fine, yeah.
All right. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're good. All right. Yeah. Let's go.
Which after a little bit, Romeo's actually gonna jump down because he's faster than the pony. So that's his walking speed.
Oh,
he's a quick walker.
what does the ponies walk?
Like 40.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm as fast as the pony.
Yeah.
Ain't no horse like 60.
Yeah. They're ponies.
We all
not-
take off. Pew! Ponies. It's trying its hardest. Trying to get up there.
You're doing great, Frosty.
So
Dash.
everyone goes down. You make your way back to the cave. Go through the red tunnel. Just up at the beginning. Split off into the blue tunnel.
That one had a centaur spider thing. Body of a spider, where the head would be on the spider, had the body of a lady. We killed it.
This is very odd.
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
No. Are you sure? Was it dark?
I have dark vision.
Oh, this is true. Odd. Is that where the egg is, or?
No, the other side.
Hmm.
The blue one.
Everyone roll a perception.
Oh, is there no more blue?
What is this for magic? Natural 1. Do I get to roll? No, I'm just.
Well, I'm roll an advantage because I'm in a cave, and that's my.
Man,
I've
favorite
got-
terrain.
Oh, 3 characters.
Oh goodness.
We have to
2
roll for-
characters.
Dorian sucks. I
For
don't
my
roll for his
2,
perception.
both got 22 actually.
There's a weird synergy going on between the 2.
3
Romeo.
dwarvish.
Yeah. Anyways, together, their powers combine. You listen very intently. This cave is dark, scary. They're talking about this monster. Trying to listen for other things that may be going on. But it's eerily quiet in here.
Probably because we killed the spider lady.
It's a lot of cave, though.
It's true. All right, onward.
Let's see if we can find the blue
There we
egg.
go.
Shing.
Onward.
You make your way through the blue tunnels.
Mhm.
Find your way back to the egg.
Mhm.
Both same time.
Sure.
Nothing happens.
Tink tink.
Ding, ding.
Crushing.
Roll to hit.
21.
Roll for damage.
Oh God, no. 13 points of damage.
As you go to hit the egg with using your might and the sword sword hits the egg, and you're not sure if it's a force or if you just hit it really hard, but it vibrates back to you, causing 13 points of damage.
Oh.
All right. Sensing my sword, does it feel like my sword's vibrating at all like it did the first time when I stabbed it? Okay. So when I stabbed the egg last time, it was like my sword was like coursing with energy. Do you feel that at all from your sword?
Roll an Arcana. I mean, he's already hit it before with this thing.
7.
You don't feel anything.
Okay, roll.
I'd like to try.
This sword fucking sucks.
I'm holding holding the sword. Do I feel anything?
Roll Arcana.
Am I perceiving for magic?
Yeah.
16.
You try to tune into the sword, try to feel the same vibration you did before, and there's nothing.
Yeah. Nope.
So maybe a different soul.
Wrong egg. Yeah, I'm guessing. I guess it's one sword, one egg.
All right, let's go.
Yes, we should get to my mother very quickly.
Just to say what was wrong.
Nope, but I'm sure she's going to be pissed.
Nah.
You know what? We don't have to tell her we stopped off before going there. We went straight there.
All right.
Just as
Traffic.
fast. Yep, lots of carts in the way. There was sheep crossing, whatever. Doesn't matter. She doesn't have to know.
Good luck lying to Aunt Mercy.
You know what? I'm not even going to... Yeah.
Just show up, don't tell her anything.
You
Be
know
like,
what?
hey, we're here.
Yeah. Once we get out of the cave, you know what? We'll meet you there. I'm going to pick up Lucrezia, and we're going to fly just like as straight as possible. So I can get there faster than following the roads.
Oh, okay.
It's double speed. I'm faster than the horse as well.
Okay. So you pick up Lucrezia, you guys fly your way straight as the crow flies.
Yeah.
Going to capital city of Woodell. Are we meeting them there, or
Don't.
are we supposed
No.
to stay at the cottage for a bit? The wedding's not supposed to be for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, but he...
I told you I was not to delay my wedding anymore. That's what I was passing along.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he said he wasn't supposed to delay the wedding any longer.
Okay.
So... I guess we got new servants for nothing.
I was really looking forward to sleeping in a normal bed. But if Proud needs us, if Aunt Mercy needs us, then we need to go.
If you insist.
So there's 2 horses with no riders, right?
Right.
One horse.
One horse.
Because they
One?
were
No,
doubled up.
No,
We
no,
didn't-
no.
No, there's
They
two
were
horses.
not doubled up.
Yeah, there's
Oh.
two
There's
horses.
2 horses.
Can I straddle them with my hat? Like, do I have enough leg space to ride both of them?
Like standing up.
Yeah. Can I do that?
Western.
Please.
What?
Sure.
Like
Roll
one
an
foot on one
acrobatics
horse,
with it.
one foot on...
Yep.
Thwap!
14.
Thwap!
Sure. You're an expert horseman. Your turn, you go forward.
Is this Romeo?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had no idea he could do that.
Neither did he.
You got that right.
He must have picked up something from that Ebron.
Oh.
I think they were going to say pick
You
up
got
something from the
that
servants
right.
because I think I may have fun as well.
Did they ask anything?
Did they ask me anything?
Yeah, there was very little talking going on with you.
They were very busy. They had little time for talking.
Okay.
That was a weird thing, though.
They were not very good servants,
No.
but they were not bad lovers.
Didn't want to know that.
I apologize. Usually you're so free with talking about these things.
The situation's changed.
Fair enough.
How far to the capital?
It is probably a day's ride. I say we stop off at my father's house and get fresh horses, maybe a carriage.
All right. Brad just left Ian and
We left all of
Everett.
them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't fuck around with Mom.
Yeah, let's stop off at Johan's, say hi, and then be off. What time is it?
Oh gosh, we're getting close to nighttime.
Okay. Could just stay there for the night. Leave bright and early.
At my parents' house?
Sure.
Okay. No, I'm sure they'd be very happy to see us.
What?
The last time you left, you and her dad were fighting.
Kicked him out of forensic.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
Banished him from your country. Hey, we need a place to stay. Mind if I crash on your couch? Sorry about banishing you.
Just sit there. You know what? We can just ride through. Just stop there, say hi, and go on.
Okay.
What do you think? Silence.
That is fine. We can do that. Either way, we need to tell my father that the servants we requested are not needed anymore.
Right. Is he still angry?
That you tried to banish him?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Let's go.
So you make your way past Birch Cottage to the Arbor. Standing before you is this huge, expansive castle, 3 stories high at least. There's a huge courtyard. As you come out, as you come into the courtyard, Johan comes out. So I was told that my servants weren't to your liking.
So they.
I stayed in your castle. I know the level of the help that you keep. I thought you would feel right at home.
You were mistaken. They didn't even have firewood ready. It was.
I thought you weren't interested in those kind of creature comforts.
I mean, what got me was the fact that your daughter was freezing. I figured you would have wanted that to, be up to at least her standard.
I thought she was Firenze and you were the one now looking out for her.
I do apologize for responding the way I did, and for attempting to banish you from Firenze, even though I'm pretty sure you're not going to make your way out there again.
It's good to see that you have some sense put into you. Come, Silence, let's get you warm, and I'll have a meal brought up right for you. He goes in, he puts his arm around her, and leads her into the house ahead of you. So, He takes her into the sitting room, warm fire, has tea brought out for her. As you are kind of walking behind, roll a perception roll for me.
$11.
As you're walking behind and he's kind of leaning over her, whispering in her ear, you're not able to catch everything. You do hear the words savage several times. You hear quickly have a babe. You hear you know how their customs are. He brings her into the sitting room, has tea, basically ignores you the whole time.
All right.
Dinner is served. It's an extensive meal. They have several courses. Even Silence is surprised. At one point she leans over. I've never had anything like this before here unless we were throwing a party or hosting a king.
That's certainly not for me.
So several meals. He talks mainly to Silence. Mentions several derogatory things about Forense, how he's happy she's back home with her people. That just because she's queen there doesn't mean she has to live there, things like that. After the end of the meal, Silence asks for a carriage, which she provides, and I guess you guys are headed to your way to Udell?
Yeah.
All right.
As we're like driving, or not, I guess riding. So, how do you feel
About what?
about Forense? About being the queen of Forense?
I feel very honored. Forense, you are now my people. It's my country.
And I hope you didn't take anything your father said to heart.
My father talks a lot. Were you upset by it? You didn't say anything.
Did he go off?
No, it's fine. Y'all go.
I am good at holding my tongue when the time is right.
Definitely not very barbaric of you.
We're not, as you've seen, we're not savages,
No, not
as
at
he
all.
said.
He simply speaks that way of things he does not understand. As many do.
Figured he would have learned something by staying in the castle.
My father is very set in his ways. And he has an expectation of how things should be and how people should be. And when they are not that way, they are considered bad daughters or savage kings.
I'm gonna grab her hand Because I do love you. And I don't. Just what he was saying about you not staying in Firenze. Kind of got to me.
The chat's talking to
Hey.
Hey, you do your
Focus on your role playing, man. Jesus.
thing. Do your thing.
We're having a moment.
I'm trying to play you.
Hey, we're talking amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
Don't be looking at the chat while you're playing.
Role
Jeez.
play.
I need an emoji for unprofessional.
Finley, you don't have to worry. I know where my place is. And just beside you.
No.
And I don't say that out of duty.
Okay. I'm gonna go in for a kiss.
Roll performance. With advantage.
Yay!
It's first time in his life.
17.
Okay. You spend the rest of the carriage ride, basically making out, having a really good time. Oh my, not quite that. But yeah, rekindling
Cool.
where you have been.
Oh yeah.
On your way to Wodown. Flash back real quick to West Narrows.
Cool.
As you walk up to Liliana, she's crying over the lady that she's holding in her arms. Roll a perception real quick.
It's a 9.
Alright, what's them at this point too?
Yes.
18.
As you walk up, you clearly you can't see. All you can see is Liliana crying over this lady. But as you walk up, you recognize her as Ophelia. And when she and you notice that the way she's holding her is kind of awkward, that what's stabbing in her chest is a unicorn's horn.
Making that is your mother-in-law there. That is her mother.
Ah, shit.
And your horn friend may be the one who killed her.
Let's find out.
I'm gonna walk up to her.
She's crying.
Yeah. Sorry.
Been Romeo for so long.
know, right?
I just don't know how to be Wes.
Just be a dick.
Indiana.
She's crying.
I'm gonna reach down and I'm gonna try to like pull her, almost like embrace, but try to get her off of her.
Okay. Strength.
Oh, good thing. So good at that.
What are you gonna do? Roll dex to get somebody else?
16.
Okay. As you go to reach for her, she kind of almost crumples into you. There's no resistance whatsoever.
Okay.
She continues to sob as you hold her. Not you so much, but you two. Franklin, you're there, right? Yeah, you're there.
Yeah.
Roll a perception.
27.
Net 20.
Oh wow, so both of you guys. As Liliana kind of drops her mother back onto the forest floor, you both hear kind of a groan come from her. And as you look at her, the horn is kind of off to the side. It's not piercing directly into the heart.
I'm gonna run over
I'm doing to run up as well.
and grab it.
No. Hold on, no.
What are you doing?
I'm going to put my hand on her. Do not take that out.
You're still alive.
She's still alive. Do not remove that. If you move that, she will die.
Wait. She goes and looks at her mother. And sure enough, her mother's eyes flutter a little bit.
It's a magic set.
What?
It's a magic set. I forgot to.
No, anytime there's something sharp in there, don't pull it out.
Yeah. It's just
Huh.
basic.
First aid.
Yeah.
Now you
Take it
know.
out, or do I leave it in?
Leave it in.
Always leave it in.
Nearly killed her.
Oh, that explains something.
Okay, so she looks at her mother, and sure enough, her mother's eyes flutter open a little bit.
You are magic.
Yeah, I can. Yes, I can try. So Liliana shaking, she puts her hands on her mother's chest. Okay. When I count to 3, remove the horn. She puts her hands, she focuses. You kind of see this light radiating from her hands.
Push you out of the way and grab the horn.
Okay. 1,
Yes.
2, 3. Pull it out. A light permeates into her mother. A little bit of blood is lost, but just a little bit. The wound seems to stabilize.
It was on 3, then go.
We need to get somewhere that can. I can't do it. My healing is not good enough.
Franklin, where's your boy?
He just kind of stumbles over.
Get her here.
You heard them.
Please be careful.
If you jostle her, I will kill you.
Talking to me or the boy?
Both.
It's like the same.
Just gonna go just lumber over it.
It's really impressive what that broken arm he has.
I was gonna say, it only has one arm.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I don't know. Everybody's in the tent in the middle of the night.
No.
That would.
Here,
As soon as I see the broken arm as he comes up. Andres, grab him. Grab her, please. Thank you.
So you go and you grab, roll a strength.
Can I do more? I want to gingerly. I want to do more of a very nimbly.
You trying to make you a dex roll?
Yeah, I want to dexterously pick
Okay.
her up easily.
Dexterity.
Yeah, dexterously. Flaccid 20.
As you go to pick her up, you're able to gently put your arms under. She barely whimpers at all when you pick her up. And are we taking her to the wagon? Is that what we're doing? What is the plan with her?
I mean, we can't go to the.
You said it's all burning inside the veil?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, the mystics, from what you can tell on this side, looks like it's on fire.
Okay. Take her to the wagon.
I'll do that.
We must find somewhere with less commotion.
Put her
Unless
down.
we can find my sisters, we're gonna have to go to the Dome City. That's the only place I know where they have the magic to heal her. It's in Woodell. Yeah, it's probably not that far from here.
I will go collect our prisoners and I will put them on my
Yes.
horse and
Um,
head that way.
as you get her ready, you get the prisoners ready to make your way to Woodell. Liliana looks at you. Where are our daughters? And with that, we're going to end tonight.
Oh, fuck.
Guys, thanks so much for
we
hanging
had
out with
those.
us.
Damn you, brain injury.
So next week we'll be back. We should be back to normal with our 3 kings, or almost kings, back together again. So yeah. So anyways, thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.